Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experiences and my tips and tricks on Brazilian waxing. Now, in lieu of summer, I am so ready to just get all of the hair off of my body because I want to be in my tank tops, I want to be in my shorts, I want to wear my bikinis to the beach and just look hot. So this is why I love waxing. And I just love waxing in general, whether it's summer, whether it's not summer. I don't like to be hairy. I don't like having hairy arms. I don't like having hairy legs. I don't like having hairy other body parts. You know what I mean? Just waxing in general is something that I'm obsessed with. I used to shave back in the day until I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like every freaking 3 days I have to shave again. No. That's why I like waxing so much, because you can do it like once every 3 weeks and the hair doesn't grow back as fast because it's getting it out from the root. So I really do like that. I want to do a video all about waxing, but today specifically, maybe I'll get into it a little bit after I tell you guys exactly about the Brazilian and stuff like that. Like I said, I used to shave. I don't do it anymore just because I like the way that when you wax, the hair grows back a little bit thinner, a little bit softer, and it doesn't hurt as much, and it kind of eventually over time, like, not a lot grows back. You're just constantly pulling it out of the root, constantly, that it just kind of like gets the picture, you know? It's like that guy you like want to stop calling you and you just never answer, and then he finally stops because he's like, oh, okay, maybe she doesn't want me in her life. Basically exactly the same thing with your hair. It gets the idea. And so I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this. When I first started my YouTube, I really wanted to be that big sister. Not that I never had, because I have 2 big sisters, so no shade. But like when I was growing up, I wouldn't necessarily say I learned from my sisters, just because they weren't really around, or I was kind of like too small and they were already doing their own kind of thing. So that's why when I first started my YouTube channel, I wanted to be that big sister that whoever was out there never had. Because when I started looking at YouTube, like when I was growing up and I was like not making videos, like I thought of them as my big sister. I was like, okay, let me go watch J Love Mac and she'll tell me all about this one thing and then I'll like learn about it. So that's kind of like why I wanted to start doing these videos and just kind of like informing people about maybe skincare, maybe makeup, maybe how to do this, how to do that. And then now into these talking videos where I talk about like waxing or like kind of like girly things, you know? So it's like my girl talk kind of videos. So if you like this, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in learning about different other things, or you know, just whatever topics you guys have, like let me know them down below, and that way I'll be able to kind of gauge and kind of prepare myself for like what you guys want to know. You know what I mean? So yes, let's get into Brazilian waxing. It's gonna be a very explicit, in-depth video. So if you are kind of squeamish or you don't want to hear about these things, don't watch it, because I'm telling you right now that I'm gonna be talking very graphically, and I don't want you to hear me say asshole and then you give it a dislike. So I'm just saying right now, if you don't want to watch this video, or you get uncomfortable with these situations, or you don't want to hear what I have to say at all, or you just are a hater, X out the video right now, because like why would you sit here and watch it if you don't want to freaking watch it? You know what I mean? Or if you're gonna be negative. If you're gonna be a little negative Nancy or a little negative Navin over there, alright? So just freaking X out if you don't want to watch this. Brazilian waxing is when you wax off everything down there. Bikini waxing and then Brazilian waxing are obviously different. Whatever your bikini covers stays, and whatever your bikini doesn't cover goes. That's a bikini wax. Brazilian waxes is front to back, everything gone. That's personally the look I like. That's personally the look that I prefer. I don't want to say I started waxing very young, but I wish I started waxing very young. I first heard about Brazilian waxing when I was in Canada. My cousins got it done, my sister got it done. They were the ones that just did it very often, and they loved the way it is, and it's just very clean and very hygienic, and they put me on, and I was just like, oh my god, like when I come back to New York, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be cool, and it was just really a good time. I honestly like have to say that it does hurt. Be prepared. I mean, it's worth it. The pain, beauty is pain. If I can get everything lasered off, I totally would. But that's not realistic. I mean, it is. I mean, people do it. I'm broke though. I'm broke right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Focus. Like I said, my favorite part is waxing from the back. Like, I love when I flip over and I just spread it all out and she just takes it off. Like, legitimately, it feels good. I feel clean. I love how soft it feels and smooth it feels. That's just personally what I like and what I prefer. You could do it in your salons, you could do it in different spas. There's waxing specialty places like Unikay Wax and then European Wax Center. A lot of people talk highly about the European Wax Center. I have never gotten mine done from there. I do it where my eyebrow lady is. My eyebrow lady does my waxing. She does my eyebrows and I trust her. I'll leave all of her information down below as well. She has a license. She's a licensed esthetician. She went to cosmetology school. She's like really experienced. So my thing is definitely when you're doing it, go to somewhere clean, go to somewhere where they have licensed estheticians, they have people that know what they're doing. Don't just go to your friend's house and get a pot of wax and wax your vagina. Don't do it. That is dangerous. It's very unsanitary to do it anywhere. You can get an infection. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Do not go to your best friend's house and just be like, hey, let's try this. No. Why would you decide to do something like this? Like, why would you want that? I want it because I like I said, it's just something I prefer. I like being very smooth down there. People do it for like hygienic reasons. They just don't like it down there. Like, girls get their periods and it's like all hairy and stuff, and it's a lot easier to kind of clean off stuff. And it just, some people do it for religious reasons, some people do it because their guy likes it. It's kind of like all that in one, except like religious reasons. Like, I don't really think that's in like the Quran or the Bible. Wax your shit, bitch. So a lot of people might be all like, oh no, I like it all natural. I like a bush. I like it to have like a landing strip. I like a V. You could do whatever you want down there, you know, and it's really all personal preference. Some people are like, I don't want that. I'm a woman. I want to feel like a woman. I don't want to feel like a newborn baby or like a little girl. People say that often. I personally, I don't feel that way. When I have mine done, I don't feel like I'm a little girl. You know what I mean? I just feel sexy. I feel clean. I feel like free. It just really does depend on what you want or what you like. Honestly, it's like I said, up to you whenever you prefer. I would say like wait at least until you're like 18 or something. Like I hate seeing like little girls coming in doing like all these crazy things. Like wait till you're like 17, 18. On that note, I want to stress not to shave. Do not shave down there. You will get like razor burn, you might get ingrown hairs, you might get an irritation or rash. Don't shave. If you want to, you know, kind of keep it low, keep it trim, they have like these little shaver thingies, like not a razor, but like one of those, like, you know, when you guys get their like line up with, like one of those kind of like machine things. They have those for down there, and I just say keep it tamed and keep it trimmed and keep it low, but don't like use a razor and shave it off. Don't do it. Especially like even then, even like at that age, you shouldn't really be doing anything, you know, you're not supposed to be doing. But I mean, it happens, and then like, you know, you're in that situation, you're just like, oh shit, well, I don't have anything right now. Just keep your pants on. Keep your pants on. Just don't shave. Honestly, trust me, I've been there, I've done that. When you shave, it just makes the hair grow back. a little bit more hard because it's not like the original hair, you know what I mean? They're taking it off and then it's just kind of growing back and stuff like that. So you don't want to shave. In general, when you get a Brazilian wax, you want to wait at least like 3 to 4 weeks for it to kind of grow back. You don't want it to be too long, but you don't want it to be too short either. It needs to be a good length for the wax to actually hold onto. What I would recommend is taking some painkillers like an hour before you go in, whether it's 2 Tylenols or ibuprofen or something like that, just to kind of cut the pain a little bit. So does it hurt? Yes, it does hurt. It hurts when they pull it off. There's like, so you know like how your vagina is like that almost? So, and then like this is like the top part. So the part, and this is like, that's one. The part that hurts the most is like where like this part is, like right on top of that bone, where that bone is, that's where it hurts the most. And that way you kind of have to like hold it. I mean, I guess everyone's different how they do it, but for me, like I would have to hold that part up, like the top of it, like how, let me draw you a picture. Let me just draw you a picture. Okay, so we're ready. So this is what your vagina looks like. This is your little hoo-ha. This is like whatever else. This is like those things. This is the top part, and then like this is like your belly button, like up there. Your belly button's here, and this is. I don't think that's right. My vagina don't look like that. Well, let me start over. Okay, so this is all your goods in there. This part right here, you need to like hold that up, and then this is where the pubic bone is, right on top there. Right here is the pubic bone. So you want to hold this up, and then she'll like wax it off, and that is the most painful part. Other than that, everything else is kind of standard. It does sting a little bit when you are doing it, but as long as you have the painkillers, it's not that bad. I actually have never gotten it done with painkillers before, so, and they do it in strips, and like it's not like one giant thing you're like ripping off, you know what I mean? And then you turn over, and then like you kind of like spread it a little bit. You obviously have to be comfortable with who you're working with because they're all up in your goods, and you really don't want to go to like a guy to do this because, I mean, I guess, but I would prefer to go to a woman. And then she just kind of like puts it in between the butt area like that, and then like right in the middle there, and then she'll just like rip it off, and then it'll be cool. I would definitely say try it out if you haven't. It's so worth it because not only is it gonna keep you clean if you get your period, or you know you're in a relationship and your guy likes it like that. I think it's really beneficial, and it lasts a while, so you have a while to just kind of chill and not have to think about it. That's what I like the most about waxing, is like you don't have to think about, oh my god, shit, I didn't shave my legs. No, it's like already done, and it'll be like that for like a good 2 or 3 weeks. You should be old enough to do this. Ask your parents. And then a few other tips and tricks. When you're going into the salon, make sure you take a shower. You know, keep it fresh, keep it clean down there. You always have like these like wipes, or just kind of like go to the bathroom and kind of like wash up with some soap before, or I don't know, take a shower before you go in. You obviously want to respect whoever you're going into. It's their job, yeah, but like you don't want to, like, anybody that has like a shitty job like that. It's not a shitty job, but it's kind of like a shitty job. If you're a freaking garbage man, you really want the garbage to be kept clean, because you're a human too, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want there to be just garbage thrown on the floor and then you gotta go pick it all up. Like, ew, no. Like, just wear like something loose, something very loose. When I went today, I didn't wear underwear because I knew that when I got out, I wore a dress and I didn't wear underwear. I knew that when I got out, it was gonna be all like I didn't want anything on there to irritate it. So I just didn't wear underwear and I wore a dress. You can do that, you can wear sweatpants, you can do whatever you want. Just something very, very loose so it doesn't irritate the skin. When I got home, I did take a shower. Some people say don't use like hot water when you take a shower. I kind of use like a little bit of a warm water because you kind of do still want to use something warm to semi-kill the bacteria, and then use a little bit of cold water to kind of close up the pores. And then after that, I put some like lotion on it. You could do tea tree oil, you can do like A&D ointment, you can do, I have this cream called Shaderma that just really, really helps with like rashes and ingrown hairs and just kind of like things like that. I got it from Guyana. I don't know if you can get it, but just put something that, like Neosporin too, that can work. Just something that will heal that, like the broken skin. It will be very, very irritated afterwards. I would recommend not having sex right on that day when you get it done, just because it hurts. Like, why would you want to do that? It just hurts. So you need to give yourself a couple of days to kind of get back in, have the skin heal itself. And like while you're there, it will hurt like initially when she like rips it off, but it's not going to hurt like that same pain like the next couple of days. It'll just be a little bit sore. I really, really like waxing my underarms as well for summer. Waxing my underarms is probably like my favorite place to wax besides my Brazilian area. I feel like when I wax my underarms, it just gets rid of all the darkness that's going on. I actually didn't wax it this time because I'm waiting for my arm hairs to grow back a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna do my arm and then my underarm at the same time, probably like next week or so. I did my legs and my Brazilian today, and I just love it. I love the feeling of smooth, soft skin, and it just works out for everyone's benefit, for your benefit, for your guy's benefit. I don't know, guys like that shit, so whatevs. It's really a personal preference. If you guys don't want to do this, you absolutely do not have to do it. I just honestly would recommend not shaving, just because it really, 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 really does grow back harder and thicker. That is one place I know that it does grow back hard, and the hair down there is thick as it is and hard as it is, so it really, 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 really doesn't help your case. And my lady gets mad at me so much because I will have those times, like I'll have a wax and then like, you know, something will come up and I have to shave really quickly because I'm like, oh my god, like I need to be clean. And then like I'd go back and she'd be like, wow, you shaved? Really? Really? Well, good. This is good for you that you're in fucking pain right now. So she's hilarious. I love her. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what your thoughts are on Brazilian waxing. I know that it might be a stretch for some of you, and some of you might not like this video at all, or not like that I like it, but like I said, it's all personal preference. So if you are interested in going someplace that I go to, or just kind of like checking it out, and then I do my eyebrows there as well, but like she does such a good job. Like I don't even feel like I need to fill my eyebrows in. It's very comfortable with her. Any questions or any other topics you guys like me to talk about, let me know that down below, and I will be more than happy to do it for you. I hope you guys enjoy. I will talk to you guys in another one. Mwah. Bye.